going to take 20 drops of this here. Ignition for us.
Alright guys, so I'm about to hit the gym right now. This is going to be another early morning chest workout. I've already had it in my head that I'm training at this time, but something's came up where I'll only get about an hour to an hour and 10 minutes in the gym. However, whenever I set my mind that whenever I'm working out, I really do like to stick to it because that's whenever I get the most out of the gym. So I just went fucking, I'm going to hit the gym now for an hour rather than hit the gym 5 hours later for 2 to 3 hours, and you know, anything can come up. So once I know I can fit a workout in, I like to just try and stick to that to make sure I get my workout in for the day, because sometimes I have a pretty fucking hectic schedule. So I'm just drinking a liter of lemon water as always. That's all I sip throughout the gym. I don't take any pre-workouts or anything, and I'm still going to fucking tear shit up. I'm still going to try and focus on my main compound lifts and take as much rest as needed to lift as heavy a weight as possible. And then whenever it comes to my isolation movements, I'll be doing a fuckload of drop sets just to really burn out the muscle and get the most out of muscle that I can.
So right here I started chest day off with the flat barbell bench, which was a pretty bad decision today considering that the bar that I'm using right here has a slight bend in the middle and the bar is slightly unbalanced, that whenever I'm pressing it, it puts a lot of strain on my joints. So I got the good bar onto my second set. This is my final set with the good bar. But however, I did find after doing that first set that it did slightly irritate my shoulder joint and my wrist joint. But for the time being, I've been fine. But I've learned a good lesson not to use that bar at all on the bench. It's very risky and very jolty when lifting it, whereas this bar is very stable and very sturdy. So I started off with 4 sets of the flat barbell bench. Did it to failure, kept the reps pretty low. I still wanted to focus on strength, but I think I would have got a lot more reps throughout that exercise if I hadn't used the bent bar first. However, you just got to do what you got to do, so I used it anyway. And the second exercise I moved on to was the incline dumbbell press right here. I decided to keep the first 2 exercises straight sets, and I really wanted to focus on my strength, so I took about a minute to a minute and a half between each set. However, after doing those first 2 exercises, I predominantly did drop sets. So as you'll see right here, moved on to the flat dumbbell bench. I just went with the 35s again, pressed it until failure, and then just dropped the weight continually until I did 4 drop sets. I did the same for all the other exercises I did apart from dips. And on dips, what I did was I did a set to failure. I took 10 seconds rest, jumped back on it again, set to failure, until I had done 4 total sets, only 10 seconds rest in between each set. So it was a very high volume, very high intensity workout. Fucking pump was amazing. And I try and take as little rest as possible. I've noticed a lot of people in between their drop sets, they'll sort of stand up, take a sip of water, walk about for a bit. You know, for me, it's just get up, get at least 1 or 2 deep breaths, lift the weight, go back into the set again. So that's why I've shown you this. However, I didn't want to show you every single drop set, which I did, because it'd make the video far too long. But I dropped it roughly by about 5 kilograms each time on the dumbbells. So I did a set with 35 kilograms, a set with 30 kilograms, a set with 25, and a set with 20s. So I moved on to some incline flies, as you'll see right here. And I like to go pretty low. This camera doesn't actually display clearly how low I go, but I do go past parallel. And that's just a personal preference for me. I find it really opens up the chest. And then whenever you come right up, it really gives you a long time under tension whenever you're squeezing those pecs, which is obviously a very big part in bodybuilding, trying to build the muscle. So I did 4 drop sets on this exercise as well. If you've noticed, the incline bench is down 1 as well, down 1 level, and that's what I've been doing quite a lot. I've been adjusting the bench slightly every time whenever I do incline movements, just to hit the upper chest at a different angle and in a different way to really have an overall balanced chest. So on the incline dumbbells, I went on a pretty high incline, and then with the dumbbell flies, I went on a lower incline. As you'll see again, I just grab some more weights, I fall back into it without much rest at all, and just keep it focused and keep it safe. If you notice, a lot of people jerk around weights whenever they're doing drop sets and really keep the weights too heavy. You want to keep it structured, and whenever you're dropping the weights on a drop set, you still want to get a good few quality reps out of that. And then whenever you hit your final set, maybe push it to failure. Enjoy the rest of the video,
So that's
guys.
chest, abs, and triceps just completed there. And I just really want to take this opportunity to emphasize the fact that hard work always pays off. And you know, the worst advice I ever got in bodybuilding was that bodybuilding is not the same as everything else, and it's the harder you work doesn't necessarily mean you get better results. And what the person was saying was that hard work doesn't pay off in bodybuilding, you're best reserving yourself. That was the most bullshit fucking advice I ever got. Hard work in absolutely anything that you do, hard work always fucking pays off, regardless of what the fuck it is. So, like, the problem is with a lot of people, like, the reason why a lot of people won't get results is you are fucking gym pussies. And I'm not talking down to anyone. And you might, I'm not saying you're not working hard, but you need to ask yourself the question, are you working hard enough? Could you be working harder? And I'm not trying to push people to make silly decisions, but you really, like, I'm going to be honest, like 3 sets of 10, 3 exercises on chest day is not going to create a fucking champion. That's the end of the fucking story. There's so many people that are doing 3 exercises in chest day, doing 3 sets of 10 reps and walking the fuck out of the gym. You're not going anywhere fast, and I don't know about you guys, but I want to get somewhere pretty fucking quick. So a lot of people are saying, like, why do I train every single day? Why do I do 3-hour workouts? Why do I do so many sets, so many reps? Why do I eat so much? It's because I want to go there as fast as possible, but I want to do it correctly. That's why I'm not taking fucking steroids. Someone could, in a month, someone could have made the gains that I made in these 6 months or in this year of training by taking steroids, but I want to do it with intelligence, and you know, I want to preserve my body and get the best results naturally. You know, I don't see a limit on how far I can go. And this is just the fucking beginning for me. That's why I started a YouTube channel, and I want to document it now. So if people see where I go, I'm not saying I'm going to go to such and such, but I'm saying wherever I may go in the future, I want to document now that what I'm saying is that hard work always pays off in absolutely anything it is that you do. And if it's bodybuilding and you're working as hard as you possibly can, you're going to get fucking amazing results, no fucking question. So whenever, say wherever I go in 3 years or whatever, what physique I achieve, well, whenever you look back to this video, you'll see that whenever I was 18, that I was doing 3-hour workouts every fucking day of the week. I was going to failure every single fucking set. And whenever people might see that, that might show people what you can achieve by training so fucking hard. Like, I train my ass off every fucking day. There's not a day that I go in and it's like, all right, let's take it easy today. No, let's go fucking 100% because I want to get there fast. But I'm not promoting you to make silly mistakes. If you have an injury, say you fucking tore a ligament, say you fucking ripped your quad muscle, I'm not saying to go in on your fucking next quad workout and max out in the weight. No, let that muscle recover. But there's no reason that if you get a fucking leg injury that you can't be training your upper body. Go in and train your fucking upper body every single day and adjust it, that you don't start to put too much of a strain on your joints. You know, if regardless of what fucking happens to me, I'm still going every fucking day. I'm still going to be going 100%. And if that doesn't work for you, then adjust it so it does work for you. I find what works for me, and I'm not saying what I do is necessarily going to work for you, but I'm showing you a workout and a set plan that works for me and that you could tweak to make it work for you. But the only way you're going to figure out what works for you is experimenting with your training. And I've tried all different kinds of fucking training. So you need to start fucking working harder and see if you're not getting the type of results you want. It's usually because you're training like a pussy. It's not because you're overtraining, and that's the fucking truth. Boom. Right now it's 1 p.m. Pretty much I just went to the gym, and as soon as I got back home, I was going straight out again to take my car to the mechanics. It's been about a week to a week and a half where my brakes don't even work. Like, they work about 10% of what they usually function at, so it was pretty much necessary that I took that to the mechanics. So I've left my car there. Someone was nice enough to give me a lift back, and on my way back I got some grocery shopping, and this is what I got. I didn't need too much stuff, but I still just got everything so I can stay on top. So 3 packets of eggs, got some kiwi, celery, spinach, lettuce, two loaves of whole wheat bread, got some oranges, melon, cucumber, orange juice, 4 chicken breasts. I also got some cereal as well. I don't eat this all the time. For you that don't already know, this is just whenever I feel like something's sweet. And that's everything. It's 2:20 right now. Hungry as fuck, depleted as fuck. I'm gonna eat this in about 5 minutes. Gonna have some apple juice as well with this. Just got a spinach, cucumber, celery, tomato salad, and the usual over here. 2 slices whole wheat bread, peanut butter, 4 whole eggs, potatoes, full tin of beans. So right now it's 10 to 8 in the evening, and I've got my car back, which is good, and pretty much all I've been doing is transferring video content from my camera onto the Mac, and then I'm going to edit that and upload that later on tonight. But right now I'm going to be eating this meal right here, which is pretty much just 1 salmon fillet. I've got some lettuce, spinach, and tomatoes there. And this is pretty much just to keep my protein topped up. I'm going to have that small salad there. Going to be extra fiber. That's going to help alkalize me as well. So keep me balanced and healthy. I really just don't feel like any carbs. I feel like that meal from earlier has kept me going. So I might have another small meal later on tonight. But right now I'm going to go see Horrible Bosses 2 at the cinema. You know, recently I've just been working quite a lot. So I feel like I want to do something just to break my pattern. Because, you know, I've just been fucking working out, eating, and business shit. So I'm going to eat this. And then it's going to go see that movie, do something different. Y'all know what's up. So right here we have a chicken leg, some white rice, and a big ass salad. So I'm just back from seeing Horrible Bosses 2. It was pretty good. This is going to wrap it up, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe.